Alright, we need to open number 2. Where's number 2? Alright, let's see what's inside. What is it? Is that a coat rack? Or what? No, it's a snowman. Oh my gosh, how cool.
What did you think?
Well, I mean, I saw the hat and I didn't see it closely. I thought it was a hat rack or something. Okay, so it's oh my gosh. It's a robot snowman and it comes with a controller? Really? Oh my goodness. This thing is so cute. Today, let's talk about budgeting. Now, it was never my favorite thing to do, okay? I was not a money person. John took care of all the finances. But throughout the past few years, we have learned to we haven't really perfected the system because nobody is perfect, but we've learned to kind of work with each other and create a system that works for us. Now, I have to say that we have been debt-free besides the house for almost 11 years. We went into our marriage debt-free. We paid off all of our college funds. We had paid for cars. The only thing we had to worry about was the house. We don't own credit cards. We have debit, but we do not own any credit cards. I've never had to put anything on credit. And we've done really good each year about saving up for Christmas and having enough money each year to budget for all the people in our family. So today I'm going to share with you the top 3 things you need to do in order to budget for Christmas. First of all, you need to actually set a budget. Now, how much do you want to spend? That's going to look different for everybody depending on your season of life, how old you are, if you have any kids, how big your family is, who you even want to buy for. You can start wherever you want. I mean, you can start with like $300, you can do $500, you can do $1,000. I'm not going to tell you what to choose because it all depends on your finances, but the important thing is to actually set a number. Now, one thing that we have been doing, and if you follow Dave Ramsey, he actually suggests this as well, is that you need to start saving for Christmas beforehand. Like he says, Christmas is on the same day every single year, yet people get so surprised when it comes around. So what we have done was set aside a separate savings account. We created one specifically for Christmas, and every month we have an automatic transfer set up. So it'll transfer a certain amount of money into that account every single month. That way we don't have to think about it, and by the time December gets here, it is fully filled and ready for us to spend on Christmas gifts. Now honestly, that's not something I would have thought about like a long time ago, but now that we're doing it, I'm like, this is amazing, and this is honestly the best way to go about like saving for something. Number 2 is figure out who you want to buy for. Now, I have learned that you don't have to buy for every single person. There are lots of people who live in a different state that maybe you never ever see. You don't have to feel obligated to get them anything. Your neighbors, teachers, whatever. If you're on a tight budget, you need to figure out who in your immediate family you want to buy for. We have an only child, so as far as our family Christmas goes, it's not too bad. We also have 6 nieces and nephews. We have like brothers, sisters, parents, grandparents. So when you decide on who you're buying for, you can then take that budget and kind of divide it up. You want to spend this much money on this person, this much on another person, and so on until you reach like the budget that you set. And number 3 is to keep track of everything, whether it is holding on to the receipts, maybe even like writing down a list. You want to know who you bought for. You want to know what you bought and how much you spent. That way you know that you're on track. Because there's nothing worse than trying to wrap presents and then you realize, I don't know who this is for. I totally forgot who I bought this for. We actually have a spreadsheet that we use to keep track of everything. We've been doing this for probably 4 or 5 years now, and this has helped us so much in keeping track of everything. So I actually took a screen recording of how I do it, so watch this. Here is an example of what your spreadsheet could look like. This is not our exact spreadsheet. I've changed numbers around and stuff, and it's not all exact, but this is what it could look like. So as you can see down here is the total amount that we want to spend. Let's say that total is $350. Yours could be more or less. And then we've got the names of the people right here. So there's like John, me, Allison, you know, parents, sister, in-laws, niece, nephew, however many people you have to buy for, put their name in this column. And the next column is total. That is how much you want to spend per person. And that can vary depending on who it is you're buying for. So as you can see, we have like $50 over here, we have 20, we have 10, and then we also have a miscellaneous budget for like those things like Christmas cookies or decorations, wrapping paper, things like that. If you want to take them out of like your Christmas budget, you could set aside some money for miscellaneous things like that. Now, when you keep track of everything that you buy, you can put it all in your spent column. So like over here, you can see that the budget for John is $50 and I spent $46.42. So the next column would be how much is left after you spend that. And then the last column is what I bought. This is not real, by the way, so don't anybody get any ideas, John. But let's just say as an example, I bought him tools. So that was $46.42. There's $3.58 left. And now let's look over here. See how this is actually in the red? This is like if I spent too much. So as an example, over here with the parents, if I budgeted 20 but actually spent $22.56, I am over budget by $2.56. So what I would do, like let's say I'm already finished with John and I don't plan on spending that extra $3.58, I would basically just move it down here. So you would do, let's see, $3.58 minus $2.56. I cannot do that in my head because I am talking. That'd be $1.02. So I would come over here and just type in 0 because I've now zeroed that out. And what did I say? 102. So I would put 102 over here. So I'm kind of like borrowing money from one area in order to pay for the other. And you would do the same thing like over here with the extra $5. If you have some extra money left over from one of these, you can just put it over here. And then if you want to figure out how much money you have left, I mean, you could highlight the entire column like this. And then down here it says $42.45 left to spend. Now, I am not a huge spreadsheet nerd. I know John is, and he knows how to do like these awesome special calculations and stuff. You could make it so that like this little square right here, whenever you update this, the number remaining will update down here. So I don't know how to do that. You certainly could, but for me, it's just easier to highlight and see how much money I have left. We've been doing this system for a few years now, and it has definitely helped us keep track of how much we're spending, who we bought for, and what we bought. So did that help you at all? Do you do something similar, whether it's a spreadsheet or like another way of keeping track of gifts and budgets and stuff? Let us know your tips and tricks because I know we're always looking for more ideas. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so right now and like this video and ring that bell. That way you'll be notified when more videos like this come out, as well as my other grocery hauls, recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.